This is Advanced MX-5 Cup at Daytona. Long straights, heavy draft, one of the fastest tracks on the schedule, and one of the slowest cars. Every clip you're about to see comes from one single race. Same split, same conditions, and a lot of drivers who underestimate how quickly things go wrong here. Lap 1 at Daytona is always a gamble. Cold tires, full fuel, and 20 plus cars all arriving at turn 1 with the same idea. Nobody wants to lift because the moment you do, the draft swallows you. This move starts 2 rows back. Late brake, tight entry, and there's just nowhere for the car to go. This is the accordion effect in action. One driver checks up for half a second, and the closing speed behind them doubles instantly. The thing about MX-5 racing is that the cars don't look fast, but the momentum is real. Once contact starts, it doesn't stop with 2 cars. And this is the danger of trying to win the race in the first 30 seconds. Daytona doesn't reward aggression early, it collects it. If there's one corner that decides races at Daytona, it's the bus stop. You arrive at maximum speed, turn in while still braking, and hope the car in front of you hits the same brake marker. Here's where things start to repeat themselves. Same corner, same mistake, different drivers. This crash starts before the braking zone. The closing speed is just too high, and once one car rotates, the track disappears. The bus stop doesn't forgive hesitation either. Brake too late, you overshoot. Brake too early, you get hit from behind. There's no safe option when the pack is this tight. And once a car stops sideways here, the rest of the field is simply reacting, not choosing. Drafting is everything at Daytona. It's how you gain positions, it's how you save fuel, and it's how these races stay so close. But drafting also hides speed. What looks like a small gap becomes a closing rate that you can't stop. This is a bump draft that goes half a foot too far. In another car, maybe you save it. In an MX-5, the rear just comes around. And once the car rotates in the draft, there's no correcting. Everyone behind is already committed. Some of these contacts aren't intentional. They're just the result of cars running inches apart at full throttle, lap after lap. As the race goes on, the patience disappears. The finish line gets closer, and the tolerance for lifting drops to 0. This move doesn't exist on lap 3, but on the final laps, drivers try it anyway. You can see the hesitation here. The door opens, closes, and then it's too late for everyone involved. Late race incidents hurt more, because the cars that survive early chaos are usually the ones that understand restraint. At Daytona, the difference between a clean finish and a wrecked car is often one decision made half a second too late. Surviving Daytona in the MX-5 isn't about being the fastest. It's about knowing when not to fight the draft, and sometimes just making it to the checkered flag is the real win. After everything you've just seen, this is the part most people don't notice. The race that happens after the chaos. Starting 19th means you don't get the luxury of clean air. Early on, I made mistakes, braked too late, missed the apex, lost the draft when I couldn't afford to. At Daytona, every small mistake costs more than a position. It costs momentum. This is where the mindset changes. Instead of forcing moves, you start reading the pack. Who brakes early? Who moves late? Who's about to make a mistake before they know it? Most positions at Daytona aren't taken, they're inherited. Once the chaos clears, the track opens up. This is where clean racing starts to matter. These aren't dive bombs, they're draft timing, exit speed, and patience. Every pass here is calculated. No contact, no panic, just letting the race come to me. By the end, the race isn't about avoiding crashes anymore, it's about execution. 19th to 9th didn't happen in one corner. It happened by not repeating the mistakes you saw earlier. At Daytona, survival puts you in position. Discipline brings you home.